And we are following breaking news right now. You see this white Jeep right here with the tinted dark windows. Police are after this vehicle. They believe that there is a robbery suspect in this vehicle. Now, this is along the 710 right now. This pursuit started a little after 1 o'clock in Orange County, and we've been watching as this Jeep is really zigzagging throughout the 710. There was plenty of traffic on a Friday afternoon, a little before 2 o'clock, and this car has been really weaving. You're seeing very aggressive lane changes here, really picking up high rates of speed, going right around 70 miles an hour. You see on that shoulder right now, and then again doing some very aggressive weaving in and out of the traffic. You can see a lot of white vehicles in that stretch right there, but we're looking specifically at that Jeep Cherokee right there with those tinted windows, very dark in there. At this point, we don't know if there is only one suspect in there or if there are multiple suspects inside of this white Jeep Cherokee that police are now after. Again, this has been going on a little less than an hour right now, starting in Orange County, and it is now in the Paramount. Actually, we're now on the 5 in Boyle Heights. It's really been moving, trying to keep up, but you can see really aggressive stop. You can see they're hitting the brakes and really trying to dart in and out of that traffic because this stretch of the 5 northbound right now in the Boyle Heights area is pretty jammed up. You can see plenty of traffic on the roadway, but this person is going to do whatever they can to get away from these officers. Now, taking a very aggressive turn right there through that intersection, through that stop sign, making a very aggressive turn, and now on Atlantic Street in Boyle Heights. This is right near Fresno Street, and of course, we always talk about law enforcement prefers that the pursuit is on a freeway because everyone's going in the same direction. You don't have pedestrians, you don't have stop signs, you don't have those lights. But this person, again, it looks like they are getting right back on. Perhaps we're looking here. It looks like they're going to, getting on the 101 right here. That was just a quick switch there, and now they're back on a highway on the 101 northbound. This is right near 4th Street in Boyle Heights, and you can just see this is some very aggressive driving still, going 100 miles an hour. This is very dangerous. Of course, you can't see law enforcement close behind this vehicle, which a lot of times means that other drivers are really caught off guard when someone comes up this fast behind them, going nearly 100 miles an hour. Looks like they just ran over a little something, just flipped off the back of the car there, but certainly a very dangerous situation. We're zooming into that vehicle, but those windows are tinted so dark you cannot see inside and tell if anyone else is in that vehicle. But we do know police are after what they call a robbery suspect. We don't know much about the incident in which that robbery took place, but we do know that this has been going on since a little after 1 o'clock, so it's been going on quite some time. And again, they're getting really into some thicker traffic here on the 101. If you live in the LA area, you know traffic on a Friday afternoon can be heavy no matter what time it is, and we're creeping up on the 2 o'clock hour. And we are watching very aggressive lane changes. Right now, joining me on the phone is Dave Avila. Dave, thanks so much for joining us. I know you are watching this as well, and this driver has really been doing some aggressive moves.
Yes, hello, Amy. Not sure how you can hear me or not. I'm kind of a distance away, but this suspect here has been traveling at a high rate of speed. Definitely a desperate move to get away from the police. Chippies have, I've been told, have gone. I was on with them. They went to their tracking mode, but we know how that works, though. They'll call up ahead, and as long as they stay in California, they're being watched.
Well, and the thing is, Dave, so often they go in the tracking mode to try to get these drivers to slow down, but this person really has not slowed down. A very aggressive turn, a left-hand turn through that intersection. We've seen this before, and just really aggressive driving without any lights and sirens right behind them.
Yeah, and that was part of the whole program was to try to de-escalate. That's a word they used many times before, just to try to de-escalate, to calm the driver down. But this driver, they know they're being followed, and so that desperate got to get away type of thing is just going here.
Ooh, oh,
But if they were to put a black and white behind them, that may even make a bad thing worse. So they
exactly.
do a lot of, everything's fluid on what they're trying to do.
This is just really aggressive driving. It looked like when they were taking that turn, they got a little caught up on it. Now, getting behind, going up on that shoulder, on the edge, we know how much debris is on that. Oftentimes, we see
Yeah.
suspects get a flat tire because they are going in the shoulder. But this person just really desperate. We can't see right now while they're behind that freeway, but let's hopefully we can, I'm trying to see if that is the Jeep. Is that the right Jeep? Yep. Still going fast. And, Dave, we so often talk about these pursuits. So often the windows are tinted so dark, we can't tell who's in there, if it's only the driver, other people. What we do know, though, is this is someone who is a robbery suspect. We don't know anything about the robbery just yet, but we do know they are after a robbery suspect, and this started in Orange County.
Yeah. I'm getting this information,
Oh,
211
stopping. They're
suspect.
stopping, Dave.
Okay. All right.
Wondering if they're
Hopefully
going
this guy
to, backing up. Maybe it was just a bad turn. I thought maybe
Man,
they
might
were
have
ready
been
to give
a
up,
dead
but
end. Yeah,
which is
I'm
probably
sorry,
a sign
Amy.
that they're not very familiar with this area. Yeah, dead end there. So going up and looking like they're, wow, just such desperate moves here. Really aggressive and desperation, trying to get away from these officers, which of course makes it so dangerous for everyone else that is out there on the roadway.
Yeah, you could see the desperation here. And as far as they, usually sometimes you see that they stay in a vicinity that they're familiar with. Obviously, this individual is not. This individual is running, has no idea where they are or where they're going. Whether they're on the phone with somebody, I don't know. I mean, it's just crazy the way they're driving.
It is just, just so aggressive and just so dangerous for everyone. And, we know that this pursuit started in Orange County. We want to welcome anyone who's just joining us at 2 o'clock. This is breaking news. This is a pursuit right now of a robbery suspect. And this pursuit started in Orange County. And now we are, far from Orange County after almost an hour of this pursuit going on. And it appears that this driver, again, a robbery suspect in this vehicle that law enforcement is after, really making aggressive moves here and does not seem very familiar. And that may be because they are coming from Orange County. But Dave, they are not slowing down. We're having a little signal trouble there. But, there are no black and whites behind this driver. They have gone into a tracking mode, hoping that it would slow this driver down. But we are still seeing really high rates of speed. Creeping up on, 70, 80 miles an hour right now. And this is over at 4th Street and going very fast and really a dangerous situation.
Absolutely. And, and I know that people are saying, well, where are the police? How come we're not on top of them? They were before. That's when the suspect really turned on the heat, started taking off. So it's kind of like, well, were we going to make a bad thing worse? So they're monitoring the 211 suspect. But it's going to take a while for this suspect to stop. I mean, the desperation is there. It's obvious. But they're trying to get, we talk about spike strips. Obviously, that's out of the question because we have no idea where this suspect's going. Plus, we're talking multi-agencies now. So that's a factor that they have to consider. So then everybody has their own set of rules and regulations when it comes to this type of pursuit.
Yeah, and sometimes we watch these pursuits and they're going in circles or in the same area for an hour, and then it's a little easier for law enforcement to figure out where to put those spike strips. But right now, this person is all over the place. This is at South San Pedro Street and Boyd Street, again in the downtown area, far from Orange County. And we saw them go down a dead-end street once and make a turn, and he's on the wrong, right? Isn't this a one-way street, I believe? That he's going the wrong way on a one-way?
That's a one-way street.
Yeah, definitely a one-way street, and he's going the wrong way.
Absolutely.
So
No,
dangerous.
it's total disregard for anybody, any pedestrian, any vehicle. doesn't care. It's all about them getting away from this. It's extremely dangerous. I mean, look at the time of day too.
Yeah, there's a lot. I mean, we're seeing a lot of pedestrians out there, someone on a bicycle. I mean, this is someone who's just really, really desperate to get away, making very aggressive moves, as we saw, going down the wrong. Oh, gosh. Did you see how close that was, Dave? That was someone who really had to hustle to get out of the way.
Thank God they were looking.
Paying attention, because this car is going fast. This is a Jeep Cherokee. It's a nice sized vehicle with a lot of power, and this person is definitely showing us, you know, how much power this Jeep has on the wrong side of the road, really just straddling that line there, just desperate. Oh, gosh, through another intersection, so close, Dave. That blue car just barely missed this Jeep.
Yeah, I mean, we had two close incidents there, and that would have been both of them horrific, especially with that pedestrian who it's always been a focal point of mine. It's like, just keep telling people, you're using that crosswalk doesn't mean that you're safe.
No.
You got to keep looking. That individual jumped out of the way. That blue vehicle slammed on the brakes.
Oh, gosh. We're seeing more pedestrians out there, Dave. I mean, this is just such a dangerous situation. All these people walking around, this person, doors opening on the passenger side.
Yes.
Looks like two doors. Two people have run out of the, is that the third person? It's always by a tree. It looked like three people got out of the car, all on the passenger side, and they're making a run for it. SkyCal keeping an eye underneath those umbrellas. You see three people all there. One looks like he has a vest, and all in black. They are separating, but we are watching as three people got out of that white Jeep Cherokee. Again, what we knew is that this was a robbery suspect. We see them all dressed in black. One of them had on what appeared to be like a fluorescent safety vest that someone would wear. SkyCal again spinning around trying to get a good eye on these suspects, but certainly a tough situation. You got three people that jumped out of that Jeep, all of them going different directions, and with all those umbrellas. Certainly going to be a tricky situation, but we do know that they were after a robbery suspect. We don't know if it was all three or just one, but again, they have gotten out. This is at Maple Ave and East 11th Street in downtown. We see plenty of cruisers in the area, but Dave, I mean, in a situation like this, I guess they're asking people, and it looks like people are pointing, but really they're going to have to use witnesses at this point, right?
Oh, absolutely. And I'll tell you what, being in the air unit, Amy, you would be surprised. We get over a situation like this, and we would actually have citizens look up at us and point. You know, they want these people caught also. But yeah, right before they bailed, I seen the left rear, and then then of course we seen the right rear. So I'm sure we have definitely three, possibly more, maybe somebody in the front right. But yeah, so you depend a lot on the citizens now, because, like I said, they do help.
Somebody's pointing.
And
we see
right now with the air unit is. Oh, go ahead, Amy.
No, I was just saying that we saw somebody pointing, and I don't know if they think that person right there is a suspect, but we did see a woman in a pink top pointing to those officers, trying to show them where those suspects are.
Yeah. Yes. And hopefully that would be one of them, because usually if you get one, especially a robbery type, the detectives get hold of them and they start doing that let's make a deal type thing. We usually end up getting the other ones. It'll be later, but eventually we'll get the suspect, especially with the victim description.
Yeah, we see those officers running down the street here. Are they talking to someone? Okay, that looks like maybe they were talking to someone. All three were in black, and you've got a lot of people out there in black clothing. And we know so often, you know, they might have on black hoodies, and then the next thing you know, they take that hoodie off and they're in a white T-shirt. So it's very tricky. Sure. And you see these officers down here, and they're at that intersection looking around, but so far we have not seen them get any of those suspects.
No, it doesn't look like it. No. Right now, the area, the best they can do is start setting up a perimeter. They can grab a couple of units, deploy them diagonally from each other, or they'll just, in this case, what they'll do is they'll give a description, direction, everything they can, to the ground units just to help them out in looking for these people. And then, like I said, like we both seen, the citizens are helping out. We're doing as much as we can. Looks like
Okay, it looks like they've got
up.
someone, and perhaps this person was in all black, but took off their black hoodie and perhaps black pants. It looks like he doesn't have any shoes on because he was maybe trying to get those pants off and had to take off the shoes. But they do have someone that they have in handcuffs right now, and possibly one of those three suspects that we were talking about taking off that black gear that they were wearing, and now that person is in handcuffs, and that was probably with the help of witnesses who saw that person run in and then start taking off their clothes.
Yes.
And we are going to continue to follow this. Again, we are watching these officers in the street. They are talking to witnesses and trying to find all three of those people that were in that white Jeep involved allegedly in a robbery in Orange County. We are going to continue to follow this. We will certainly bring you more on CBS LA at 4 o'clock. Dave Avila, thank you so much for your assistance with this pursuit. We're going to send our viewers back to regular programming now.